Hi, I'm Wayne Blanchard. I'm a certified financial planner and a member of the Garrett Planning Network. We're going to talk about leasehold improvements and intangible assets. These are two things that come up a lot of times on balance sheets, and you just kind of need to know what they are. Leasehold improvements are when you lease a space. Let's say you're going to go into business and you go up to a strip mall and you notice, if you've ever watched the way those, if you've ever driven by, you see that basically there's just a square box there. There may not be any rooms or anything there. So the landlord says, I'm going to lease you this box, but if you want rooms in there, you've got to build them. So that means you got to go in and put up walls and do all the interior stuff yourself. Now, when you do that, those are leasehold improvements. And the unfortunate thing is, once you make those modifications, normally they become the property of the owner. They're not really your property, because the rule is, unless you can take them out without destroying the property, they cannot be removed. Now, if let's say you're a dentist or a doctor and you've got a lot of equipment, that kind of stuff can come out. But generally, when we're talking about walls and those kind of things, can't move them. So leasehold improvements, an expense that somebody goes in when they're going in to rent a property, and they can depreciate that over time of the time of the lease that they're in there in the property. Now, what about intangible assets? Intangible assets are things that they're not physical assets, but they have a value to you of at least a year. Probably the best kind of thing that you might have on something like that would be something that would be defensive, like a non-compete agreement. Maybe you own a particular territory that's all yours. That is an asset because nobody else can come in and work in that particular area doing the same thing that you are. How about something like software? It could be a right to a motion picture. It could be a customer list. All those kind of things have value to you as a company. One of the best things people think about is the company name. That certainly can be a great thing that can have a lot of value, but it's not a tangible asset. So think about that. It's not a physical asset. It's something that you can't taste, touch, or feel, but it has value and it's going to last more than a year. Those are the definitions for leasehold improvements and intangible assets.